Hi, welcome to another episode of Air Sea Adventures. Places you might never go, things you might never see.
Mooney 30 X-ray, 2 mile left base, runway 9.
Mooney 30 X-ray, Key West Tower, runway 9, clear to land, wind 09010.
Clear to land, runway 9, 30 X-ray.
Has that traffic inside.
On September 5th, 1622, the Spanish galleon the Nuestra Senora de Atocha was sailing from Havana to Spain in a fleet of a total of about 28 ships, when a hurricane unexpectedly blew in, smashing her and 7 other ships onto the reefs of the Straits of Florida, just west of the current city of Key West. Of the 265 crew and passengers on board, only 3 crew members and 2 slaves survived by hanging on to the mast, and they were picked up the following day by rescue ships. It took nearly 350 years for a man named Mel Fisher to locate the wreck of the Atocha. Through research in the maritime archives in Spain, it was discovered that she was probably the most valuable of all the Spanish galleons that was ever lost at sea. In 1985, Mel Fisher had been following a tiny trail of debris from the Atocha when his divers suddenly found the main wreckage pile, a mountain of silver bars and coins nearly $500 million. Since that day, the Mel Fisher salvage boats have been on the site of the wreckage trail nearly every day, pulling up coins, bars of silver and gold, cannons and cannonballs, jewelry, and other items from the Atocha and her sister ship, the Santa Margarita. It's about an hour boat ride from the docks in Key West to the JB Magruder, the main workhorse of the salvage operation. The JB Magruder lowers large pipes over its propellers and uses the ship's engines to blast away the sand from the bedrock, allowing divers to go down with metal detectors and bring up the silver and gold that they find. The ship can be positioned to within accuracy of a couple of feet using anchor cables off the stern and a sophisticated positioning system that now uses GPS. And now it's time to gear up and go diving about 30 feet below the surface, where the prop blast has created a 30-foot diameter hole in the sand all the way down to bedrock, where we hope to find the heavier items of gold and silver have settled. Normally when you go scuba diving in the ocean, you aren't supposed to touch anything, but this is a vast expanse of sandy bottom with nothing growing on it. And after the ship's propellers have been blowing a crater in the sand for the past 45 minutes, even the fish have all left the area. All that's left is a light covering of sand and broken seashells on the bedrock. and lots of sand dollars. Professional divers from the Mel Fisher Company sweep the entire 30-foot diameter bottom with metal detectors. They move the sand around and then sweep it again to make sure they don't miss anything. Sometimes they find items that are non-metallic too, so the eyes are oftentimes an even better detector of treasures than the electronics. And now we're headed back to Key West. We hope you enjoyed this little trip and you'll come along with us again. Air Sea Adventures.